far as like stopping certain other picks from coming up. It's like, it's the weirdest time when you have like heroes that are normally 5s that are suddenly flexes. When you got this dude playing.
When he comes on an interview and says like, yeah, you know, sometimes I just really want to play Shadow Demon. You know, you make some assumptions.
True enough. Well,
apparently this was not one of those times.
Oh, Maposhka, who's quicker? Oh, nice. Give him the dance. Maposhka denies the rune over on the other side, and Soxa none too happy about it. Does have boots first on the Shadow Demon.
That was pretty good considering they got the disruption to easily secure that one, so at least it doesn't go 3 for 1.
True. So the early laning setups looking like we're going to have the Shadow Demon and Night Stalker against Faceless Void and A. And this actually feels like it's going to be kind of a strong lane maybe with the Night Stalker in it. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, he's got the punches. Like, what can the AA and the Void really do, right? Most of the aggression can just kind of come out from Soxa and Seb whenever they want. Yeah, the only punish could be like if you get a little bit lucky with bashes and into a cold feet. Other than that, they should be pretty free.
In fact, they're even going to pull the wave here. Soxa trying to simultaneously block the camp. Does it easy peasy there. And that's going to be the quick and easy pull back by the tower. So we'll get into a slightly better position. We'll keep our eyes on that one every now and then. As mid lane, Tiny versus Void Spirit. We've seen it more than a few times.
Ow.
Yeah.
My post just took a lot of damage, though, from a single disruption. He lost like 60% of his HP.
Ooh,
100% win rate?
Damn.
Wow.
I mean, he's a good player.
Sure, he had, I believe it was him who had that excellent game just the other day, where it was like ridiculous amounts of damage just being pumped out in the mid game to help carry them versus just error.
Yeah, getting that early Aghanim Scepter on the Void Spirit and was able to pair together with that Disruptor. And that's something interesting here too, is that I think all of these heroes on Yellow Submarine are not the same crew that we saw them playing with earlier. They're very dynamic with their drafts. It feels like at the very least. And of course, the man of the match yesterday, as we saw from the Reddit highlights, was Collapse. Playing on the Bloodseeker this time, and seeing if he can have a good time here as well.
Yes, I hope for another Chaos Knight game, but for now, he got his pick, right? Like, he got a really late in the draft gift handed over to him, and it looks like a pretty solid game. They have two of the best off-lane heroes in this patch, the position 4 Lina and the position 3 Bloodseeker. Very good at controlling the lane, should be good at contesting stacks. The hardest part about the Bloodseeker is always like buying the right items, because he has like a couple different variations, and then I think just those first like rotations out of the lane sometimes don't seem to go all that well. I don't know. I've lost a little bit of faith in the hero lately.
Yeah, he kind of like is super hit or miss. And there's sometimes where the Rupture just feels like so anemic and just not doing anything. Very annoying.
This game, I think it's really good versus Tiny and Bloodseeker, though. Or sorry, Tiny and Night Stalker. Like, that is a frustrating couple of heroes get ruptured.
Yeah, I think so as well. You know, you can, like, because, you know, you use Rupture and then you throw that silence on them, and so much of them is about playing around their spells as well, particularly for the Tiny. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to watch for. I think I loved what Maposhka was saying, too, in the interview that we saw from yesterday. I don't remember who it was. It was Lizard or somebody. It was like, where did you find this guy? And he's like, I don't know. We found him. The manager found him. We got him. Just, you know, sometimes these players just show up. 18-year-old Dota player.
Mid lane, Thompson went for a fairly advantageous trade, but he did not have the regen to back it up. So Toronto Tokyo gets to stay, and Thompson's doing the long run all the way back home. He has his boots and his bottle, so he'll get the refill, and he'll be back in time to contest the 4-minute rune. He just needs to ensure that he wins that battle. And that's why they're also bringing over the supports right now from Yellow Submarine. Soxa there, also in behind, but does not have enough mana, and he won't for the disruption either at the rune timing. Oh, Thompson, are you too slow? Yeah, can't even get the deny in time, and it won't matter anyway. Dota 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Sometimes it doesn't matter at all, but can they get the kill on Maposhka? Thompson wanting to make something of it, and he will draw first blood. Always the aggressive player. Makes it happen. It's good to go.
Dota's so weird. It's like, I went here for no reason, kind of. Like, if I had just never come, would they have even rotated the Shadow Demon, though? And, you know, all that stuff. Oh! Was that for him? I think that was for him mid. Yeah.
So he's trying to get the secure. And meanwhile, up top, they're trying to jump on a mid one here. Has 11 stick charges and no tail behind him. So should be fine. Although, they have to wait for the tree to get cut and Collapse. takes advantage of it, finds the kill. That tree wasn't gone there.
Whoopsie.
Ooh.
Yeah, the regrow timings, I'm sure. Probably just they probably cut it really early.
Yeah. Well, that is a frustrating one indeed. No more tangos left, man. He will fall. And 5-minute mark comes around. OG, though, securing it. Looks like 2 of the bounty runes. Well, there is still that one on the other side of the map.
Oh, Tokyo gets to level 6 first and still almost falls there to Thompson. Got very low and managed to jump out, though.
Yeah, can regen back up now. Has the salve afterwards and is going to go pick up that bottle refill. So he can maybe try and go again onto Tiny, but as you said, like it's not a free jump onto this guy.
At the very least, Thompson doesn't have anything to bottle.
Right.
His bounties are gone, but comes in and misses the first resonant pulse anyway.
Well, in the meantime, punching away at mid 1 here constantly. And yeah, mid, they're just going to keep their eyes on it. I'm curious when we see the retreat back to go try and take the jungle, because there hasn't really been that many stacks that have been made. Not even the ancients yet.
Yeah, usually it's level 5. Oh, he's so close on so bad.
Oh my god, barely getting out of there. That's Toronto,
it's like
Tokyo.
a mini taunt every time that he just walks away from you. You know, you're so bad. You know, I couldn't even kill this like 20 HP Lena. I feel like this is a pub tilting tactic.
It's interesting, yeah. You can just like, you know, all chat period or something, you know. He's still looking for more. Seb's here.
He's got the silence.
Dude, they got him. Dive in. Seb taking full advantage, and Saksa the one that sets up that kill.
Oh, that's so sick having the silence at level 5 to punish the Faceless Void.
That is really nice. Damn. Yeah, and in the meantime, like, I think that's one of those things. Is Thompson gets brought down very low and actually going to jump in Toronto, Tokyo, trying to make up for it with this haste rune. But he's going to take some extra damage there. Thompson will be forced out of lane.
Yeah, he cannot stick around with the regen coming back, with the bottle charges still being there. He'll have the jump, so he's out of there. And again, it's going to be Thompson returning for a power rune timing, more than likely at the 8-minute mark. Oh, Seb. Yo, we tipping?
A little bit. He's doing some
Let's
fun
go.
stuff there. I like it. He's getting the feelings going. He's got his magical golden gloves.
Well, I see 14 denies on Seb and 11 on Yotoro, so I think I know why we're tipping. I feel like these guys are having a deny battle.
Yeah, that seems likely. And no matter what, your Night Stalker's going to win that one because, you know, you're trying to get those last hits on Void. Farm matters much more there.
Maybe it's because he doesn't have a taunt on the Night Stalker, so he's jealous. He has the tip instead.
That's fair. Toronto, Tokyo, playing around with Thompson. Here top, the Cold Feet will not connect. And
Heavenly
instead,
Grace heal?
Avalanche toss turnaround. Big plays. They take down Mr. Tokyo.
Yeah, Thompson wants a bit more there, too.
Oh, he's thinking
Find
about it.
though. Man, the Heavenly Graces. That's nice. That was only level 2. So much regen.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is my spell. If there's one spell that I can find an ability draft, that's the spell. It's so freaking
Makes
good.
sense. You'll take it on anyone.
Give it to him. Give him the Heavenly Grace. You can't hurt me now. I'm Sven. Get the hell back over here. I'm gonna beat your ass. So bad. He's gonna get out of there. Does have a stun up in 6. And with God's Strength wearing off, it looks like mid one has to run away.
Meanwhile, Thompson finds Yotoro, but he gets the time walk back to full HP after the combo. And gives him the tip for his efforts.
Nice. Well played.
Good. Yes.
See,
Look at the vision committed for him down here.
You know what this reminds me of? It's like a dance battle or something, you know? It's like whoever makes the last big move is the one that wins it, you know? Even if you're...
Those are the movies that need a comeback. Some step up.
Exactly.
Is that what we're into here?
Yeah. You got served. It's amazing. Oh, Chrono, mid lane.
Oh, the counterplay?
Oh, give him the tip afterwards. Or does Thompson get out? Oh my God, Thompson run away, trying to live. Sucks is nearby, doesn't have the disruption though. And wasn't able to save the Tiny. Toronto, Tokyo now also going in deeper. They find 3 kills.
Oh, the moment was
the
ripe
map.
for a return tip.
Oh,
Couldn't get
God.
it. Beautiful stuff there. And that's Seb rotating and not able to get a punish by the looks of it on the Night Stalker, right?
Yeah.
So that's his ulti used.
Ooh, right as daytime comes around as well. So that is going to signal a long period of inactivity for Night Stalker. He is getting close to a Midas if he wants to finish that off. He right now has the pipe queued up, but I'm wondering if he's thinking about it.
That's a good question. I assumed it might have just been a glimmer. Like he gets the gloves now, might build a glimmer later too. That can also be all right.
That could be good.
Toro, will he live this time? Yep. Oh, please tip him again. He might be out of tips at this point, actually, or maybe he just wants to save his last one for something good.
Yeah. That's the thing,
Yeah, that is. It's not that costly. Obviously, it's like 100 or 220 mana for the combo, but kind of annoying. Just keep getting away.
And back mid yet
Please,
again.
no, not again.
That is not a hero that has as many options to get out. So it will find that kill. And Thompson still chasing in here. He's going to find Maposhka. Oh, is he? No, Maposhka. How did he get away? All right, Thompson's
run.
Thompson's so mad. Oh, but they're so bad. Maposhka. Oh, he's going to be found. Oh, man. They got him in the end. Oh, Claps. You want to rupture him. Doesn't quite have the range. Ruptures no tail. Instead, buyback from AA. He's going to dive in on this one. Thompson trying to get away. Toronto Tokyo tries to get the chase down. Can't quite catch him, though. Does have 2 points up in the Aether Remnant. There's the pullback and the save. Trying to make it work. Will it happen? There's the Laguna Blade. And the touch of the Ice Blast is enough to secure the kill onto Thompson. Buyback, but they got the kill on the Tiny.
Whew. That's a worthy buyback. Helping with the slow there with the Heavenly Grace, just trying to get as much effort as they can to actually get the chase down. Ends up being a positive trade for them. Even the AA gained gold after all that, so I'm sure Maposhka's gonna be happy about that one. What's the scoop on mid one? Looks like he's still 0-0-0 and has a lot of farm. So sure, some of the kills I think have been favoring a little bit more Yellow Submarine's way, but look who's on top of the net worth.
Yeah, free and
Sven
clear.
and a Night Stalker. And
you compare to his opponent, this Faceless Void has really not been able to have that same level of success, and gonna make this rotation down here trying to catch mid one, but won't be able to catch him. Just a little bit too late. God, he's so fast. It's that Mask of Madness and the face boots.
I mean, you think about how valuable something like the Rupture can be in those moments, though. They're just not able to get there quite in time.
All right.
Probably gonna need to catch up with the
Void Spirit and try and like go together.
True. Well, it's interesting too, though. Like thinking about the sort of dynamic of this game, we've been seeing a lot of tips back and forth, a lot of sort of like who's going to be the one that makes the moves. It's almost feeling like I don't know. The Void isn't even the one that's like mainly there for farming. Like he's kind of been the one making those rotations, and it's kind of been the other heroes that are sort of AFK getting their farm up. Whether it's the Blood Seeker or the Void Spirit a little bit. They're the ones that have been given a little bit more priority.
Now nighttime's coming back, so it's just like feels like maybe Yellow Submarine really would like to do something with this chrono, or do you hold the chrono and try and counterplay when the nighttime happens? That's kind of another way to look at it, right? Like you have a better idea as to when OG will be getting aggressive.
Well, there is the ulti.
Yeah, I mean, he had to use it semi-defensively, but he doesn't mind using it at this
Mid.
point just because the duration.
Thompson going in again.
Yeah, it'll help carry him like closer towards the nighttime anyway, and then he'll just be back in action. So, I'm sure he won't have the Dark Ascension, but Hunter in the night is obviously still super important.
That is a, like you said, sort of just a hold the ground moment for him, and he is going to finish off that pipe. It looks like on Seb. So now Upton going for the greedier play of just stacking onto a lot of that gold for a Midas.
They have so much magical damage. It's pretty much all magical damage outside of like the pure damage of the Bloodseeker. Aside from that, it's mostly magic that we're dealing with here because, I mean, Faceless Void is just so much magic damage. Void Spirit's obviously a lot of magic damage, especially when you go for this Aghanim's build, and then it's Alina and AAA. Like, pipes all around. I wouldn't mind 2 pipes in this game.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if we might even see like, or Void Spirit was going to think about going for like that Deso build. I feel like it's super dead now, but it's one of those games where sometimes that mixed damage can make a difference. They're sort of queuing up here on Utaro. He's got to be careful.
He is to wait for nighttime, though. He needs the extended silence duration.
Avalanche. Toss up. He's not going to go for it. And do they have enough to bring him down in time? Jumps away. TP's out. Does he escape? Taro down low, but they get the disruption.
Right.
That's enough for the kill.
That was close. Yeah, a bit greedy going early, but that's okay. They still managed to get it.
And in the meantime, they were able to sneak on in there and take a couple bounty runs, it looks like, on the side of Yellow Submarine. A 2,000 gold lead for OG. Again, relatively close between these two squads.
Thompson has his blink now, though. And so now he's going to be able to join in with the Sven and the Night Stalker. And I think there's some really great targets for a blinking Tiny. He's already been very aggressive and actually caught several of them. Maybe if he couldn't get the kills still. Getting his combo out before the blink was pretty easy. Now it should be even easier.
Oh, and dude, again, mid one, just recognizing the danger and just gets out of there. There's 4 heroes that rotated bottom for mid one. Like, those are the types of plays right there that save the game.
Yeah, they haven't invaded that part of the map at all, pretty much. He has 163 last hits. I think this is a game to go back, and we haven't talked that much about mid one, simply because we're also covering a lot of the action and everything. But I think if you just go back and watch his pattern and the way he's been moving here, it's obviously been very impressive with how much he's gained.
Yeah, really, really good stuff. And then the rest of the team comes over, connects, and now they're going to try and get set up on him. This is devastating. That Blinken finds the A at the start. Can't buy back this time. But Thompson, there with no tail, does not have to worry about anything. And in fact, they found another collapse. Maybe in a little bit of trouble here as they're going to dive in on him. Stun goes out. Thompson doesn't able to get out of the silence in time, but there's no way for Collapse to get out of this.
Yeah, it doesn't want to waste the rupture. Ooh.
Yeah.
No opportunity to really find the chrono. It's nighttime, so fights are already going to be a little bit difficult. Plus the Ascension pops out, so they're not too keen on fighting into that one. That's going to send them back. And, oh, they smoke right in front of them.
He just jumped into everybody. Thompson blinked. High ground, having no vision. Might be fine still. Seb is still nearby.
Kill him. Yeah, it's way too risky. And the pipes delivered to Seb there, so Laguna Blades and everything just not going to be that great.
Thompson's crazy. Gotta love this guy. 6,000 gold lead now for OG. As the panel talked about it, wait for your timing and hit it hard, and that's what they're doing. These nighttime ganks and rotations are bearing a lot of fruit. Now they take over that outpost pre-20 minutes. They are well on their way to just running away with this game.
It was a very good setup for Yellow Submarine too, especially with some of the earlier failed movements from Thompson and not able to think about how much worse this Voids game could have been if he just gotten a few one more spell thrown onto several of these tiny combos.
Right.
Did pretty well early, but the Aghanim's is coming out, and that'll be Toronto Tokyo's next Hail Mary play there. If he can catch No Tail, that's going to change a lot of the game plan here. As No Tail has 5 clarities queued up. He's now purchased 1. Only 4 to go to complete his master plan here.
That's
He's like Bassies, Arcanes, far too expensive. And there's a rupture.
He just sits there.
Walk it off.
Dude, it's so he doesn't even have the talent yet for the plus 10 HP regen. Dude, he's loving life. Till showing how it's done.
Now, I mean, how good's the silence though? They don't have any way to dispel on anyone, right? Everyone's at least going to be silenced up here by the Void Spirit, so that's something. See if they can capitalize on that in the moment.
Yeah, I guess that they kind of have to find No Tail, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously he's got dispel on other people, but not himself.
Right. Soxa not there with the rest of the team right now, and they're going to find Thompson. He's left alone. They were not prepped at all for this. Thompson found...
Invis or something? I mean... I saw the mini-map. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't think he was Invis. I think he just got caught.
Yeah.
Trying to catch a wave.
Well, that is unfortunate, but not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination.
Seb's just punching a tier 3 right now. Sending so bad back home.
That's silly. I mean, there's nothing that can catch him and hurt him right now. They just don't have that lockdown if they have eyes on Void Spirit. And mid one did have the Aghanims keyed up, but went back instead for the AC. And the unfortunate thing about this for Yellow Submarine is that they're not going to be able to get this outpost in time because Seb is just so domineering in this side of the map. Like, he owns this entire area.
He has had a medallion sitting on his courier for like 2.5 minutes at this point. Doesn't even need it. Just chilling in the base.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. He wants to bring out the whole thing. Bring out the whole Solar Crest.
And that was both outposts controlled, so the lead will grow even further for OG now.
Oh, yeah. Danger, danger. A rotation up top to see if they can find Thompson. He is hiding down in the trees for the moment, but they can't really make that move. And you can see that area where they can farm safely right now is just so small. It's just right in here. And then the whole rest of the map is controlled by OG. And now they're going to try and take that away from them too.
Yeah, and they have so many wards down there, so that they know exactly what's happening here.
Tokyo. Hello, hello. Immediately going to pop the ulti. They only find one. This actually could be okay for Yellow Submarine if they can get out with everybody. But it's probably going to open up Roche for free. Oh, Yataro. They found him.
Oh, they got him.
Now, that's unfortunate for the poor old Faceless Void, who gets silenced and now is going to get beaten down to death. The stun comes out, and Saksa, of all people, is the one that gets the kill.
And with the medallion on Seb, they can easily Roche if they'd like to, which one would think would be the plan.
Jump in mid, but no follow-up. Yeah, and they're going to go on into there. No need for nighttime. OG just continuing to play this so freaking well. Ice Blast is going to connect, but I do not think that they're going to care all that much, as it is already gone. So bad, trying to bend back Seb, but Roche is now dead, and they got to get the hell out of there. Thompson fights both of them, trying to get away. The Aether Remnant down, hoping to stop him. The Rupture as well, but you can only do so much damage. Oh, maybe the turn, though. Collapse here onto Thompson, trying to beat him dead. Oh, but the toss away, and now he's living. He gets the GA out, and it's not going to be enough. Thompson trying to live. He gets silent stunned. Can they get the kill? They will finally bring him down. And now Chrono gonna land onto all four of them, actually. Mid one walked into it, but do they have enough damage afterwards? Light Strike Array, the A Blast comes through. They're starting to kill the rest of them off. Have OG gone too far? Collapse is coming in for the cleanup. No Tail trying to TP out. He won't get out of there. All four are dead, and Mid one stunned up. He's got the Aegis, but can he escape? Trying to find a bash. Oh, they get an invis from there. He goes out the high five afterwards.
He's coming back in.
Oh my god, this guy's insane. Dude, Mid one's angry.
Mid one, please. I mean, he has this sentry. He's feeling confident.
There's a sentry right over here. They find him. He's going to turn around and beat so bad to death. And No Tail, appreciating the play, says, all right, I'll give you a little something there. All right, now he died here. This is bad. Mid one, have you gone too far? No, Thompson's coming back in. All right, there's the chase down. It was only a moment where the game ended up looking a little bit bad. Collapse going to be bashed. Collapse going to be killed. Oof.
Pain.
Yeah.
Slight comeback, but not quite enough to lift them out of this hole, especially when they don't get the Aegis, because there was so much time left. If only they could have found that, that would have been quite glorious, but they weren't able to just rest on the laurels they'd achieved. They pushed it a little bit too far themselves, and now they're going to jump again onto Yatoro. Oh, man, he's dropping low. He's gone!
Oh, No Tail. Finishes him off there. It only takes a second, man. It only takes a second, and now they might have to buy back on Void if they want to defend against this. I don't think they can even if they buy back on him. He doesn't have Chrono.
All I know is that No Tail really likes this Omni Knight laugh.
Yeah.
And blinking save purchase from Soxa too, so now the Chrono not going to be that effective at just trying to YOLO win this game.
The thing about it that's interesting is that it's not even an all chat laugh. It's just him laughing to himself and his team. He's just giggling. He's happy.
He's doing it for the fans, you know?
Yeah, true enough. All right, Mid one, no BKB, no problem. They're beating down this tier 3 tower, hoping to find a touch here to finish him off. They jump in, get another silence. Got the silence on a No Tail as well. Ice Blast combo together, but the save is there. Can they burst him down in time? I'm not so sure. They have another Blood right out, but it is too dangerous to chase outside the base. $13K.
And once more, lots of time left. Do we have anything coming up to maybe help things out. We have the BKB being worked on for Toronto Tokyo. We have a 10-second BKB done now for Yatoro. That's pretty nice. Good dodge there from Toronto Tokyo.
One of the few heroes that can actually get away from the spend madness.
Something that can't be dispelled. It's helpful.
Yeah. You know, I have to say that part of the success in the games that we saw yesterday from Yellow Submarine was giving Collapse like a game-winning hero. And I think Bloodseeker can be that hero sometimes, but I feel like this build is not really that build. And it goes back to what you were talking about at the start of the game. Like, it's kind of what he needs to do, but I don't know if it fits well with like the way that their team is firing on all cylinders when they're at their best.
I think he just missed a crucial part of the game where you're hoping to snowball a little bit, and instead they lost a lot of those fights to OG, and so you get this like support-ish Bloodseeker where the net worth doesn't really translate that well. I mean, he's trying to put it onto Yatoro on the Faceless Void, but that's also a hero that relies on that chrono.
Oh, and the tips are coming back. They saved enough of them for the late game. They know when it's time to go. And they still need to get a tier 1 tower up top because that's just been the pace of this game, which is fine. Oh, and Yataro's just going to try and get out of here, just out of vision.
Yeah, Seb was hunting.
But yeah, one final lane of towers and racks left before Megas come out, and I'm struggling to find a way that Yellow Submarine can win these fights. I mean, it feels like it has to be that just giant chrono again.
Yeah, like perfect chrono and a follow-up Blood Rite or something, because, I mean, we still have parts that are all right? Like, do we have anything that gets rid of the silence still? I don't think we do. No. So we still don't have any Dispel.
Okay.
Maybe they can chain things together if they can help control up No Tail.
Well, silence onto everybody. Okay.
He's trying to
Toronto
bait.
Tokyo still going. They have the rupture, but the toss away, collapse. Silence is going to be there. Oh, good GA gets out. And that might be enough to stop the fight, at least for the moment.
He's holding his Dissimulate, hoping that mid one will jump in, so then his team can actually show themselves and get close enough to mid one.
And the silence. Mid one was thinking about it. Decided not to. Tops in. Oh, he's got great positioning here. Dissimulate comes out, jumps forward. Chrono, it only caught onto one. They have so much save, it's not going to work. And in the back line, Thompson finds them all. Poposhka dropping low. Seb's going to kill him off mid one. Retreating from Yataro. Toronto Tokyo on top of him. Can they chase this down enough? I'm not so sure. Light Strike Array, it's a good hit on the mid one. Toronto Tokyo is still backing away, but mid one turns. He's going to bash. He's going to cleave. Can they kill him off? They will. That is down on everybody. Silence, but the chase down is there. GG is called, and OG do it. Just about the timing our panel said, 27 minutes.
Whew. Yeah. That was a nice victory from OG. Great draft. And you can just see how it's all going to come together. And mid one played a hell of a game, especially just his performance of...
And I don't wanna see you, and I don't wanna see